Over the past few weeks now, we've been receiving some absolutely incredible snapshots that are just giving us tiny little glimpses as to what the final 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update will be like. And tomorrow, if everything goes to plan, we will receive the snapshot 21W12A. That is why in this video we are going to be talking about tomorrow's 1.17 snapshot features, using all of the proof and evidence we've got so far to narrow down as to what could be in tomorrow's snapshot. So if you do go on to enjoy the video and you're excited, be sure you drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new around here. Only about 8% of you that watch these videos are subscribed, and I do daily Minecraft videos. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Now, you might have actually noticed this is a weekly series I have been doing here on the channel, and a few times in a row I have actually predicted some of the features that will be coming in the next snapshot. Now, the way I do this is by looking at all of the features that were originally revealed to us at Minecraft Live in 2020 and narrowing them all down from most likely to least likely. So let's begin with the most likely features that we are still waiting for. Most likely, I believe at the moment, are the Dripstone Caves and the Lush Caves. Now, I have saw a bunch of confusion about this, especially with people saying we've already got these in the game, and to those people, you are right, we have already got these in the game, so you might be confused as to what I mean. Now, the versions we've currently got in the latest snapshots are just preset 1 generation worlds, so you have to create a new world, press on one biome specifically and go on either Dripstone Caves or Lush Caves. So at the moment they are kind of in the game, but they're not properly implemented into the world generation yet. So I think that very soon we are very likely to see these make their way into the actual world generation, just like Amethyst geodes made their way into long ago, so that when you press create new world, as long as you are on the latest Minecraft snapshot, you will find these biomes now randomly generating around the world, which is definitely very exciting and just opens up the door for a bunch of opportunities. I just cannot wait to see how they actually blend into the normal caves and the standard caves, and just to see how they kind of blend together and how they actually look in the world. So yeah, I hope I cleared that up a bit. I hope I cleared up any confusion that you all have, but if you've got any questions, be sure you leave them in the comments. But we've actually saw some information about this from the developers in the past. Obviously recently we got updates to do with cave biomes in the Bedrock betas, and the Bedrock and the Java team do work very closely, so maybe they're passing around some information about how to do this behind the scenes, which for me, in my opinion, just further speeds up the process and makes it even more likely that we will be seeing these biomes into tomorrow's snapshot. Now let's move on to the kind of unknown territory, which is the new shader update and the new skulk blocks, along with the deep dark, I guess you could throw into this category. Now, this new shader update, a lot of you might not have even heard of. It's a bit of a minor feature, so we can skip over this one a little bit, but it's basically a new update Mojang is working on. Nothing huge like you might expect from the name, like adding ray tracing or shadows to the game. It's basically just Mojang working on their own version of Optifine. That's not actually what they're doing, but that's what I like to imagine it's like. If you've ever installed the Optifine mod, you'll know what it is. It's just basically refines the lighting, makes it a lot more smoother, makes the game run a lot better, and basically Mojang are working on their own version of this, maybe something similar, just to make the game not as laggy, so that it can run on more devices, and it should make the lighting look a bit more smooth. And the shulk block tie into the deep dark. Now, this is unknown territory at the moment, because we've not really saw anything about this since its reveal at Minecraft Live. We've not really heard anything about it. I know it's 50-50 at the moment. Half the community thinks that what we've currently got, the deep slate area, is the deep dark. Then you've got the other half of the community that is saying this is not the deep dark, this is just a placeholder. Personally, what I believe we've got right now is kind of the deep dark, maybe just the precursor to the deep dark. I think there's still a lot of changes need to be done, and there's still a lot of things Mojang need to implement. For example, the candles and the structures that are meant to be found around the deep dark, and that's not even mentioning the skulk block, the skulk sensor, and the warden. All of these still need to be added, but at the moment I would not hold Mojang accountable if they do not add these anytime soon. Mojang could come out and some surprises, of course. They've done that in the past numerous times, but at the moment, with how much we've heard and saw about it, it's just not very likely, in my opinion. And to finish up, we have the GOAT and the archaeology dig sites. Now, just like with the warden and the deep dark, I think that the GOAT could come any time now. I do not know why it's not in the snapshots yet. I guess Mojang just are working on other better and more important things right now. But the GOAT came in, like, I think it was literally the first Minecraft Bedrock beta, so it's quite shocking we've not really got it yet. Maybe if Mojang are having a bit of a dry week and they just want to throw something out there for us to test out, maybe that's when we could see the GOAT. But as I said, we've not really saw anything about the GOAT right now. Same with the warden and the deep dark, so all of these are in very unknown territory. And if any of you ask me right now, what is the least likely feature in your opinion that is going to come in tomorrow's snapshot, and I would say by far it is the archaeology system, along with the dig sites, pots and artifacts. Now, I bet that many of you that have not been following this update as hard as me and many other content creators and players, and I bet most of you might not even know what this is, because that's how much we've heard about it. We've literally heard nothing at all from Mojang. And when you just consider how much we've really not saw about this ever since its reveal, ever since it was first shown all the way back in 2020, it's pretty unlikely we'll see anything about it anytime soon. We've even saw a big focus on Mojang's part on the caves and on a bunch of other features like this. Have not really been talking about or focusing on the archaeology system at all. They've literally not even talked about it ever since, so I think it's pretty safe to say that we will not see anything about the archaeology system, dig sites, pots or artifacts, along with the brush and obviously the whole archaeology gameplay anytime soon. But if you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like and let me know with a like on the video if you are excited for tomorrow's snapshot. And if you do want more from me and you want daily Minecraft videos, then be sure you subscribe so that you get notified, and check out our Twitter, Twitch and Discord. There's links to all of those in the description, everyone. But thanks so much for watching and goodbye.